Well, hey folks, check out the Comet hybrid goldfish here. Even more impressive than those goldfish. Look at this water lily. When I put that in there, it had little tiny sprouts like this here, like this one. I've since ordered some water lily seeds on eBay and planted them, and look, they're already starting. I think I paid $6 for like 8 or 10 seeds there. And then here, I think I paid like $58 or $62 or something like this from a nursery in Reno that sells water plants, but I think it's worth it. Look at how it's exploded. But now that I know I can do it myself, it's a hell of a lot cheaper. But these fish are doing great. Look at them. There was one fish in here that I'm assuming was a female, and like 5 males were just totally bombarding it, and that one didn't survive. So I had to take that one out. But they're not doing it to any of the other ones, and some of them are really, really plump. So I would assume they're not all males. Like that one there does went by, the salmon colored one is really plump. That one there, one of them. So I'm assuming there's some other females in there. Just for some reason, they all ganged up on that one real bad. They took all its scales off and its fins off, and it was done for. No, these ones are doing fine. But yeah, isn't that something? I'm filling the thing back up right now with some fresh water because what I've been doing, turn that off if I can. Give me a second. Anyways, what I've been doing is I've been using my 2.5 gallon water jug and just setting it in that tub, like every couple of days, and taking out, probably 8 or 10 um, full water cans, and I've been watering all my plants here. And I figure they must have a lot of nitrogen in there from the waste that the fish produce. And all this stuff's doing really well. I just planted a lot of herb seeds in here, so we'll keep an eye on this and see how this does. But yeah, I've just been watering everything, every couple of days with the can. It's all on drip system, but I supplement it with the can. And just, look at the results. This here's a kale plant. This thing came back from last year. Look, it's going to seed. Look at that. Snapdragons. I mean, they seem like they like the water from there. Stuff's really starting to start growing. Look at these things. And I've been watering like everything you see out here. I've been using that water. There's a big butterfly bush. It'll start blooming pretty soon. Look at how big that's gotten. I cut that down to the ground. There was nothing left of that. And I knew it would pop right back up. But yeah, all this stuff is just growing so nice. I even got a couple primroses popping up over there. And then I've been watering the strawberries as well. And you can see they're getting strawberries down there. I'm hoping that nitrogen rich water will help provide some big strawberries. Here's my mulberry. I started from a graft last year. Check it out. Or not a graft, a scion, just a stick off a tree. Yeah, all this stuff. There's a chocolate mint right there in the bucket. And watering all this stuff with it. Look at these mulberries. I didn't plant these. These probably blew in this pot from that wild fruiting mulberry in the neighbor's yard right there. But you can see the difference, how this is very barren and stuff. And like even these, look at how much leaves they have. More strawberries over here. I got some sunflowers popping up there. They're just birds or squirrels or whatever. I thin them out, but I leave some. I'm still waiting for this to thicken up. The quail were really in here digging. You can see they're really eating all these little tender plants and really digging in there. Unfortunately, I went out of town for a day. We went up to Oregon, and I came back and all the quail babies were gone. I think ravens or cat or something got them. That's sad because I did see the parents like outside in the street. Look, check it out. Look, it's a baby praying mantis. My praying mantis egg case is hatched. Can you guys see it right there? No, you can see it. It sees me. It's trying to hide. It's right there. But yeah, there's one right here. Check it out. I'm gonna try to zoom in. This zoom always doesn't work very well. Let me see. Which one am I trying to zoom in on? It's hard to see. There it is right there. You guys see it? Hopefully it's in the middle of the screen. Check out that little praying mantis right there. Hopefully I've got it where you can see it. But yeah, these hatched this morning, I believe. Maybe yesterday morning. I put these out every year, guys. And the egg case is, I don't know if you can see it, it's right down in there. And I have another egg case over on my cat mitts. But check out these. Aren't these just spectacular? Watering these with that stuff too. Got a Virginia creeper. I did not plant that. That's another volunteer. You can see it came from the neighbor's backyard there. He's got just a wild forest back there of a hodgepodge of stuff. And if something seeds over here and I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I remove it. Here's a Santa Rosa plum tree. I'm hoping I'll get some fruit. Probably 50 of them got blown off in the high winds we had, but we do have some on there. I'm hoping that one there looks really healthy. I'm hoping these go all the way and you at least get a few plums off of that. See, there's that chocolate mint. Look at that. Comes back every year. There's that purple laurel locust trying to come back again. Pretty crazy. But the grass is doing great. Need to mow it here in a couple days already. This cherry tree, it's a straggler. I'll tell you what, just because they sell something at a nursery for 4 times the price doesn't mean it's any better than what you get from Lowe's or Home Depot. That's been my experience. I'm just better off going to my local Lowe's and buying stuff. Stuff actually looks healthier there than nurseries. Look at the big cherry tree. We had so many more than these, but the wind blew them off when they were little, but they're still going to be a good harvest on here. A lot of them are going to be up high where I can't reach, but they'll feed the birds. Just planted this guy. That's the same as what we had back there. That's a salvia. I just got this from our local Walmart there. These come back every year though. They're perennials. So it's kind of what's going on here in the backyard. I was just going to show the fish, but I figured why not show the rest of it. You can see though the grass is really growing. Here's the apple tree. And the pear tree, I probably took 200 fruits off of that. I thinned it out and it still has tons. The apple tree here, I thinned it out a lot too, and you can see we're gonna have a lot of apples. They bloom so close together, you know, and often on the ends they really weigh stuff down. But there's a lot of apples that are gonna be in here. And the pear tree over here, like I said, I probably took 200 off of this. I really thinned it out. And you know, we can't eat all these, and there's still just tons. If you look in here, I thinned this out so much. I just figure thin it out. You know, I took the ones that didn't look as healthy off or smaller, give these other ones a chance. It's really loaded up top with the red pears though. It's pretty crazy how many are on here. Got more strawberries in here. Oh, look at that. That one's ready to eat. Yeah, that's what a natural strawberry looks like. They're not supposed to be like the size of a golf ball that you see at your store. That's all pumped with all kinds of fertilizers and who knows what else. Some came down there and started growing last year. This bucket here is doing nice. There's one of my grapevines. The other one's over by the tortoise habitat. It's starting to really take off. I keep this pruned back so it doesn't come out too far, and I give it all to my tortoises to eat. Here's another butterfly bush. Look at that one taking off. I cut that one down to nothing too. I knew it would come back. But here's the fishes again. And I got a couple tomatoes here I need to get in the ground somewhere. They're really taking off. Here's Bird Village. But I don't even know what the date is today. It's probably like May, I'm guessing. Let's see, 25th or something. I don't know. Somewhere around there. Who knows? I don't keep track anymore. But it's towards the end of May. Here's how the backyard's looking. Kind of see the grass in its more natural state before mowing. Oh, let me show you the climbing rosebush over here too. Look at this. It's in full bloom too. Oh, there's a lizard. I don't know if you guys caught that. It was on the ground there. Tons of lizards back here. Check that out though. They're starting to kind of die off now, but definitely gonna have to start thinning it out. It's growing like crazy again. Here's my wood pile, and this is the ultimate habitat for lizards. It is filled with lizards. Probably won't see any right now, but yeah, this is lizard habitat central. There's one right there. Check it out. Makes an awesome habitat for lizards. Let's see, am I zoomed in on that guy right? I think I am. It's hard to tell. Yeah, right there in the middle. Don't get too scared and run away, guy. Yep, they're all over the place though. Great habitat for the lizards. And of course, I don't have to spray any pesticides or anything back here. The natural ecosystem takes care of everything. There's my composting bin full of red wiggler worms. And my tortoises, they're in their habitat. It's warm out. Here's another grapevine leaf I have, or grapevine I have over here for the tortoises. I keep this pruned back too. I feed the tortoises it every couple days. You can see all the little grapes starting to pop up all over the place. All right, folks, thanks for watching my backyard video. We'll catch you next time. Oh, look, Kitty wants to come outside. Say hi, little kitty. Oh, check what else I have. This is from a hawthorn tree. They grow up in Oregon. And I took some cuttings. I have them in water right now, fish pond water. But I'm going to see if maybe I can't put some of these in a bucket, see if they'll grow here. We don't really have them here. It's about the same elevation where I got them from. Just their humidity is about, they have about 20% more humidity, but these are beautiful trees. And we'll see if I can do anything with them. All right, folks, catch you later.